Hey folks, Evil DM here, Vince the DM, whatever you want to call. Welcome back to another episode of my little daily ranting going on podcast here in the podcast sphere and world, whatever you want to call it. Today, something I wanted to talk about is options in a game, player options, more so to speak. Something I really don't like a lot with newer games is that with newer games you get a lot of options. While a lot of options can be excellent as far as when it's your turn, it also is a hindrance in my opinion. Why? Because I see too much of players when it comes to their turn. I go, okay, John or Stacy or whomever, it's your turn. What do you do? And they go, if I move here, no, I can't take that. Now, I understand if it's, beginning of the round, you're the first player, nothing has really happened, you need a moment or something to catch your bearings after I set things up of where you need to move, what you need to do, but you should, as a player, pre-plan in your head what you want to be doing on your turn. When I play, and granted, not everybody's the same, but when I play, I'm always pre-planning and thinking about what I want to do when it comes time to actually combat move. So if a monster is here and I need to attack it, I know ahead of time, okay, I'm going to run here. If he goes over here, or if he comes here, or if he stays there, I'm going to move here. I need to pre-plan in my head. So when the DM comes to me, he says, okay, Vince, what do you want to do? I'm like, all right, so I'm going to move here, and can I attack here? Yes. Okay, great. If the DM says no, all right, am I able to move over here and attack? Am I able to move and attack? Can I get to this? Something the player needs to engage and ask questions. Players that sit there and hem and haw over what they're doing, I give my new rules, I give 30 seconds. That's it. I really don't have time to sit there and waste other people's times, because I notice when that happens, the old round the table, you look at the other players, the phone goes up. And while banning those type of things at the table is not really a cool idea to do because people feel hindered when you do that, it may be something to consider, but really, honestly, you can't do that because people need their phone. They need for emergency purposes, maybe a family number. But surfing the web and stuff like that, you should honestly have a rule. That's why I don't allow laptops at the table and tablets and stuff like that, because too many people wind up surfing the web or going on Facebook. Phone, fine. You keep it next to you, text message or family member or whatever. You need to answer it or whatever. It's there. But I can't take that lift the phone thing up, especially if players are taking too long. That's when it happens. It's like you give the person that lull in the group and they're just like, yeah, phone up. So player options, while it can be a great thing, is also a hindrance in my opinion, because people cannot pre-plan in their head. They can't decide. And it really annoys the crap out of me. It's like, new players, I get it. You're new to the game, so you're not sure exactly what to do. You don't have years of experience behind you like some other people do. But you should know your character. You should know what your character can do. And after a couple sessions, you should be aware of what you can and can't be doing in a game and what the GM or DM allows or doesn't allow. Generally, I will allow just about anything in the game if the player makes sense with it. Player's like, well, can I jump over here and attack at the same time? Okay, sure. Sounds good. I really am not the type of person that's going to hinder a player as far as that. If it doesn't make sense, like if they want to jump off a wall one-footed and spin in the air and attack with an arrow from their bow, it's possible, sure, but it's going to be really difficult to hit that shot, and I'm probably going to give some type of modifier to that as far as negative-wise or maybe even positive-wise. When a player is inventive with something that they want to do, 95% of the time, I'm just going to be like, yeah, we're doing that. Because if someone goes out of their way to do it, I'm happy that they're engaged in the game, playing in the game, and coming up with things that are fun. So player options, yeah, they are very much a hindrance in my opinion, especially in the newer editions when you have 45,000 things you can do in D&D 5e or Pathfinder 2. As opposed to, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons or basic D&D, when you basically have the ability to either cast a spell, shoot your bow or whatever ranged weapon, or attack with your sword and move. That's it. Spell, range, melee, move. That's it. You don't need anything else. You don't need 45 utility spells or the ability to pick your nose while farting on the monster. But then again, you get to run 3,000 steps and then cast a spell. No, we don't need any of that bull crap. Just keep it simple, keep it original, and keep it old school. Evil DM is out.